Hello and welcome back to the Eastern Michigan Eagles Dynasty as we are on the road today at Ball State and kicking off conference play here in the MAC. We take a look at the MAC West standings. You see Ball State, they've already got one game in conference which they lost. They are 1-2 overall. This is Eastern Michigan's first conference game. 3-0 overall after a very surprising start to the season for the Eagles, trying to carry this over into this first conference game against Ball State. We'll see what the Eagles can do here up against the Cardinals. Eastern Michigan 2-0 on the road so far this year with wins over both Rutgers and Kentucky. Now they're down here in Indiana trying to pick up a conference road game against Ball State. Sergio Bailey takes the opening kickoff and will take a knee and bring it back out to the 20. Make it to 25 rather, as Roback is in the single back formation with Shaq Van behind him. Porter goes in motion. Roback drops back. He's going to throw it across the middle to Sergio Bailey, who's going to have enough for the first down. So far on the season, Sergio Bailey, 13 catches, 237 yards, and a touchdown coming into today's game. First and 10 from the 36. They hand it off to Shaq Van, left side. He gets a block right on the edge and is able to bring it up to the 40. Second and 6 now. Roback fakes to give the Van. Scrambles out of the pocket to the right. He throws it on the run. Incomplete. Two Eagles there. Neither of them went for the football. They must have thought that it was meant for the other one. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 6 from the 40-yard line now. Roback drops back over the middle against the blitz. Finds Sergio Bailey for a first down. First down now near midfield. The I formation. The give is to Shaq Van. He's going to go right up the middle and get good yardage. 8-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 2 across midfield. It's going to be an option, and Roback is going to be taken down for a big loss, and he fumbles the football. It's picked up by Hallman, and that might be a fumble. Brogan Roback made the wrong decision holding on to that football, especially more so with the potential turnover on the line. Might be getting a replay here to see if he was down or not. We will be. Let's take a look and see. Eagles have had some history with fumbles getting turned over so far this year. I think they might have another one turned over, it looks like. I think Roback's down, but nonetheless, it's going to bring up a 3rd and long. So the call was overturned. It brings up 3rd and 5 for the Eagles. Roback drops back. Plenty of time over the middle to Sergio Bailey again, who breaks the tackle and brings the ball down to the 25-yard line. 22-yard pickup on 3rd and 5. That's 3 passing plays that have been completed, all to Sergio Bailey, all on these slant routes. They're working pretty well for the Eagles now on 1st and 10. They give it to Shaq Van, who fights forward and picks up 5. Ball State just hoping to hold the Eagles to 3 on this opening drive. They give it to Van on the counter. He makes a little move, but will be wrapped up short of the first down. Another 3rd and 2 coming up for the Eagles. Eastern Michigan trying to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down here on their opening possession. 3rd and 2. It's another option. This time Roback breaks the tackle in the backfield, but will still be wrapped up short of the first down marker. Nice defense there by Ball State. Roback made the right decision by holding on to that one, but there were still tacklers in the backfield. The Cardinals are waiting on it, and they hold the Eagles to a field goal attempt, which is up and good. So in the opening possession, Eastern Michigan takes a 3-0 lead over the Cardinals, as NC State upsets the number 2 undefeated 2-0 Clemson Tigers 24-17 and pick up the big upset that will knock Clemson down a few rankings. Luckily for them, it's early on in the season, so they have plenty of time to bounce back. After the touchback, the Cardinals are on offense, and it's a quick screen to the wide receiver Kevin Mayron, who brings it out and picks up 6 yards. It's a no-huddle offense now for the Cardinals as they rush back to the line here for 2nd and 4. Single back shotgun formation. And it's another completed pass. This time it was 14 yards out to Jordan Hogue. Big pickup there by Ball State once again. Green is the single back again. Same formation for the 3rd straight play. Another quick pass, another wide receiver screen. Millis with a quick 3 for 3 start to this game. Back to the line, this time under centers Millis. And he's going to hand it off up the middle to Green. Quickly 3rd and 6 now on this possession. At midfield. Back in the shotgun with Green to his left. Milas takes the snap. He's going to toss it underneath the right side. And Lacanaria is knocked out of bounds. It's going to bring up 4th down. Quick possession there, aided by the no-huddle offense, and Eastern Michigan's going to get the ball back pretty quickly despite giving up 2 first downs on that possession. After the touchback, the Eagles take it over on their own 25. It's a play action. Roback scrambling, nobody to throw to. He's going to have to throw this one away before he takes the sack. 2nd and 10, Roback drops back. Over the middle again. This one's brought in by Johnny Neapalu after a 15-yard gain. The over-the-middle throws have proven very effective for Roback and the Eagles today. Now on 1st down, they give it to Van. Left side, only a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7, Roback under center, takes a snap, drops back, steps up in the pocket, throws it deep to Sergio Bailey. Incomplete. Knocked away by Mark Walton. That brings up a 3rd down. Roback takes a snap, out to the right to Sergio Bailey on a curl route. He fights his way for the 1st down. 1st and 10 from their own 46. 2 tight ends, single back wide receiver on each side. Roback with a give to Shaq Van right up the middle and only a couple yards. Good run defense here to start this game for Ball State. Ladies and gentlemen, Colorado State have upset the Alabama Crimson Tide on the road. Alabama was number 1, so we've had the number 1 and the number 2 team in the country lose in the same week here to start this season early in week number 4. Number 1 and number 2 have lost. As to the outside, Shaq Van picks up 2 more to bring up a 3rd and 5. Not sure how long back you'd have to go to see both the number 1 and number 2 team lose in the same week, especially before conference play. 2 huge upsets will shake up the college football world. Eastern Michigan trying to just do their part and start this season 4-0. 3rd and 5 here. Roback steps back. He's going to have to scramble out of the pocket. To the right side, Sergio Bailey brings it in. Another 3rd down conversion to Sergio Bailey. Brogan Roback had all day to throw, but it took a while for somebody to come open, and eventually he found Sergio Bailey right at the sideline. Big conversion there into Ball State territory. Now are the Eagles for 1st and 10. Roback takes the snap. He's going to toss it out quickly to the left to Johnny Neapalu, who gets 9 yards, nearly a 1st down on 1st. And that's going to bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. The score here at Ball State is Eastern Michigan 3, Ball State nothing. 2nd and about a foot or 2 here for the Eagles at Ball State's 25-yard line. They give it to Shaq Van, and that play's blown up in the backfield. They're going to lose 5 on that one. It was Sean Wiggins who brought the tackle. He pushed that lineman all the way back into Shaq Van before Shaq Van could even accept the handoff. As I mentioned earlier, it's been an exceptional day for the Ball State defense in terms of run defense, and that was an example there. It brings up 3rd and 5 from the 25 now, from the 30 rather. Eagles have had good luck on converting 3rd downs. See if they can do it again here. Roback drops back. Roback throwing to the right, and wide open is Kilby, and Kilby's inside the 15 and gets pushed out of bounds at the 13. Another 3rd down conversion for the Eagles. The Eagles are outgaining Ball State 128 yards to 26 early on in this game. Ball State has not had good pass rush, and it's allowed Roback to sit back in the pocket and pick them apart over the middle. Here on 1st down, Bailey goes in motion, but they're going to hand it off to Shaq Van up the middle, and he gets decent yardage. Pick up a 5. 2nd and 5, single back formation, 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Eagles can still pick up a 1st down if they get inside the 2. This play is a speed option that gets blown up right away, but Roback somehow gets the pitch off the Van, and he's able to salvage a yard on that play. Yet again, it is 3rd down, this time 3rd and 4. The Eagles are 5 for 6 on 3rd down conversions today. They're going to fake to give the Van. Roback over the middle, caught by Nigel Kilby. Touchdown, Eagles! Just like that, it's a 9-0 lead, and the Eagles are looking to make it a 10-point lead after the extra point. After the extra point and the touchback, the Ball State Cardinals take over on offense for the 2nd time from their own 25, now down 10-0. First play of this drive is over the middle, and it's going to be dropped. Nice defense there by the Eagles. They're draped all over the intended receiver. Eagles have done a terrific job on offense, eating up the clock. Ball State, this is only their 2nd play of their 2nd possession. Milas drops back on 2nd down. He gets it to Bruner, who struggles to pick up yardage, and he's going to be brought down a yard shy of the first. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1. Ball State in the no-huddle offense. Hurry back to the line here on 3rd 1. I formation. 2 wide receivers in tight. They fake to give it to the fullback, and they dump it off to Green, and he's going to be brought down by Kwame Figueroa. What a play by Kwame Figueroa to stop that one from being a first, and even bigger. Had Green broke that tackle, he had a blocker in front of him and a lot of open field. Nonetheless, it's a 3-and-out for the Eagles defense, and they're going to get the ball back here. Again, pretty quickly. This Ball State defense is going to be getting tired soon. Sergio Bailey with a nice return across the zone 40. It's only a matter of time before this Ball State defense gets worn out with all this time the Eagles have spent on the field on offense. The Eagles need a big defensive drive on this one, and they started off nicely with a 1-yard tackle for a loss. Kevin Willis on Shaq Van. 2nd and 10, shotgun formation, 2 running backs on each side. It goes to Roback, and he's going to dump it off to the right side to Ian Erickson, who's striking down the sideline inside Ball State's territory down to the 38-yard line. 24-yard pickup on 2nd and 10, 2nd and 11 for the Eagles. The Eagles have picked up 9 first downs in this game to Ball State's 1. It has been a dominating performance so far, and they're looking to continue it here on 1st down. Right over the middle, wide opens Johnny Neapolo. He's inside the 20, down to about the 17. 1st and 10 now. Roback fakes the give. He's going to keep it on an option. He's going to be brought down. Just not good run blocking today for the Eagles. And what has otherwise been a pretty dominating performance, the Eastern Michigan run blocking has just not been good at all here early on in this game. 2nd and 10 now from the 17. Roback drops back. He feels the pressure, but it was on a screen play, and Van is smothered after only 2 yards. Again, poor blocking downfield, and that's not good. Brogan Roback was injured on the play. Brogan Roback will be absolutely critical to the Eagles' success as the senior quarterback. So coming in now is Porter. He's under center in the I formation. Only 1 wide receiver out right. It'll be interesting to see what they call here. 3rd and 8. They're just going to give it to Shaq Van up the middle. He's going to pick up a couple. Conservative play call in field goal territory on a passing down with their backup quarterback in. Eagles figured just hand it off and take the field goal and go up 13-0 here on the Ball State offense that has been pretty inept so far, and they do so. And also in the MAC, another ranked team goes down. It's not number 1 Alabama or number 2 Clemson, but Toledo falls at home pretty soundly to the Central Michigan Chippewas. After the touchback, it's 1st and 10 at the 25 for Ball State. They desperately need a drive on this possession. Down 13-0 before this game gets out of hand. Their defense needs a rest. They need a long drive, and points would be a very nice touch in this game for Ball State. 1st down play is a draw play with nice yardage picked up by Darian Green. Ball State actually huddled up before this play. On 2nd down, it's another draw play. This time it didn't mesh well with the Eagles' play calls. They had a blitzer coming off the left side, and Jalen Phelps, the nickel corner, and he's able to wrap up Green on the draw play. So it's 3rd and 3 now. Ball State desperately needs a 1st down. Miles takes the snap, drops back, tosses underneath the Sam Brunner, and he's brought down shy of the 1st. This Eagles defense has just smothered the Cardinals today. And the Eagles call a timeout to make sure they get the ball back with some time to put some more points up before the half, as Brogan Roback is out for game with a mild concussion. Luckily for the Eagles, their defense has been extremely good so far today. But now it's the backup quarterback, Todd Porter, who will be taking over for the Eagles. He is a senior. He's had a little bit of experience throwing the ball, but it's definitely a significant drop-off from Brogan Roback. He's also less speedy than Brogan Roback, so we'll see what Todd Porter can do for the Eagles as they try to get points here before the end of the half. Porter will take the 1st down snap, drop back, and throw it over to the middle of Sergio Bailey, who's once again wide open. So that's a 1st down pickup, 10 yards on 1st down. Nothing special, but it builds confidence now near midfield for the Eagles and Porter. In the shotgun, Porter takes the snap. He's going to fire it to the left side to Johnny Neapolo, who gets out of bounds inside Ball State's 40-yard line. 44 seconds left. Porter 2 for 2 now to start the game in relief for Roback. This time he's going to be brought down for a sack. And the Eagles are going to have to use their second timeout. Looks like he was trying to go deep and just not enough time to cock that one back and throw it downfield. So now it's 2nd and 17 from Ball State's 45. Now you're just trying to get back in field goal range to add more points. Porter in the pocket. Good protection there. He tries to get it to his tight end, Dan Bushman, and it's intercepted. So not a great decision by the backup quarterback, Todd Porter. And the Eagles won't be able to add points near the end of the half. Now their defense is just going to try to prevent Ball State from doing so here. It's first down. They get it over the middle to Hogue, and now they're inside Eagle territory near the 40. So finally the Ball State offense able to pick up a nice chunky yards once again, and now they're threatening to put up 3, maybe even 7 here. Miles takes the snap. He's going to throw it under the middle to Darian Green, who's going to be brought down. Now they're going to have to rush back to the line with 20 seconds to go. Miles takes the snap. All day to throw, only a 3-man rush. He gets it to Green, who started to run before he brought it in, and he dropped the football. That would have been pretty good yardage and would have got them at least into field goal territory. Instead, it's 3rd and 5 at the 40 or at the 36, 37 yard line. Miles takes the snap. Under the middle again to Darian Green. This time he slithers by a tackler and picks up the first. Inside the 30, down near the 36. Back to the line quickly are Ball State. Miles in the shotgun, Green to his left. 5 seconds to go. Miles underneath the Hogue. He's brought down with 2 seconds left in the timeout. Called by Ball State will give them a field goal opportunity here at the last play of the half. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick is up, it is good, right down the middle, and Ball State breaks the shutout right at the end of the half off the turnover by Todd Porter. We're going to go to halftime here. Eastern Michigan up 10, 13-3. Ball State will be getting the ball to start the second half. So yet another touchback for Ball State. Puts them at the 25 to start this possession. Coming off of their first points of the game after a field goal off an interception from the backup quarterback Todd Porter. Gets them on the board. They strike with a first down pass on first down. So the Ball State offense getting a little confidence here. Now they toss it to Green, and he gets absolutely smothered in the backfield by Jeremiah Harris. He's going to lose 4 on that one. Ball State from the huddle this time. Line up on 2nd and 14. They're going to give it to Green just on a handoff up the gut. He tries to break it outside, only picks up 2. Hurry back to line on 3rd and 12 in the shotgun. Miles takes the snap. Good protection, throws it deep down left field, and it's caught by Lasinaria for 30 yards. Not sure what happened there, but the cornerback was just not looking at the football. He turned around and tried to make a play or something on the ball, and it just went to a wide open receiver. Big play by Ball State on 3rd and long. Now inside Eagle territory. On first down, he's going to be sacked, and it looks like Ball State recovered, but it was a nice pass rush on that play for the Eagles. And they bring up a 2nd and 17 now for Ball State. At the Eagles 40. Miles will take the snap and drop back to pass. Again, more pressure. He's going to have to dump it out to the right to Darian Green, who makes the catch but can't stay in bounds. He loses 5 more. So now it's 3rd and 23 from the Eagles 45. Ball State had good luck on the last 3rd and long. Not sure they'll be able to repeat it here. Miles takes the snap. Good protection down the middle. Open man caught at the 4 and brought into the end zone. Touchdown, Ball State. What a pass by Jack Miles. On 3rd and very long, they connect again. A 45-yard touchdown pass. Unbelievable. And just like that, Ball State is very much back in this game. Sergio Bailey will field this one at the 3. He just takes it right up the middle. Nice blocking there. Nearly brings it out to the 40-yard line. So now with their backup quarterback only up 3 on the road with a run offense that has not been very good today, the Eagles are now in a pretty precarious position here on first down. They give it to Shaq Van, left side, only 3 yards. Shaq Van has been very reliable this year. They need him to be reliable the rest of the way here with the backup in. Up 3. They give it to him again. This time he's got a hole, and this time he picks up big yardage, 10-yard pickup and a first. After 2 plays, the Eagles are now in Ball State territory thanks to the nice return by Sergio Bailey. on first down. Now they give it to Van again, this time on a draw. He breaks the tackler and picks up 6. This time Ian Erickson's in the backfield. He's a single back, 3 tight end formation, 1 wide receiver out to the left. It's Bailey. Porter fakes the give to Erickson. He drops back in the pocket. Pressure comes. He scrambles away, dumps it off to Dan Bushman, but he's not able to progress the football. It's going to bring up 3rd and 4 now. 3rd and 4. Ball State loading up the left side of the line. Eastern Michigan in the eye with a tight end to the right. They're going to go to the right, and the block is just not made. Once again, Dan Bushman gets absolutely destroyed by Josiah Pasley, and taken down for a loss again is Shaq Van. 4th and 8. In a game that looked like it might be a bit of a rout after the first few possessions is now very much in doubt. First down, Miles steps back. He's got good protection. He's going to have to dump it off, though, with nice coverage. He only picks up a yard to Sam Bruner. Eastern Michigan defense that started off this game on fire is going to have to get back to that and keep them in this one. Up 3, 2nd and 9. Miles, quick dump off to the right side to Maron. He picks up 10 and a first. Back to the line with the hurry up. Miles in the shotgun. They move their tight end in motion to the left. Green's in the backfield to his left. They give it to him on a draw play. He goes to the right. He picks up 3. Back to the line. Miles, shotgun, tried to get a quick screen out to the left side, and the receiver was not in position. Maybe he's thrown a little too soon for Jack Miles. So it brings up a 3rd and 7. Eagles need to get off the field. Miles drops back. He's got time. Over to the right side. Sam Bruner brings it in. Forced out of bounds inside Eagle territory, but there is a flag. It's going to be pass interference called on Corey Lasanaria. So a huge break for the Eagles. Instead of first down inside their territory, the Cardinals are pushed back to their own 24 for 3rd and 17. They've had very good luck on 3rd and long. No way can they do it 3 times in a row, says the Eagles defense. Let's see here. Miles takes the snap in the shotgun. He's got time. He goes deep to the left side. This one is caught by Lasanaria. And once again, the cornerbacks for the Eagles are just looking lost. This is unbelievable. It's first down now for the Ball State Cardinals at the Eagles 35 as they rush back to the line. They give a drop handoff to Green, who cuts right, brings it back left, and picks up 7. This game is just all Ball State now ever since Brogan Roback has left the game. It's a false start on 2nd and 3. It's going to back them up 5, make it 2nd and 8. You get the offensive pass interference on 3rd down. Makes you think, okay, nice break there. Then on 3rd and 17, Ball State makes it look easy. 2nd and 8, though. They give it to Green. He goes up the middle. He's going to get stuffed at the line. It was James Gilbert that had the handoff, actually. Hurry up offense. In effect, 3rd and 7 from the 32. And Miles sails one out of bounds to the right. So the Eagles defense finally comes up with a stop. It's going to bring up 4th and 7. But the Ball State offense is staying on the field. Why not when you've converted 3 straight 3rd and extremely longs? 4th and 7 is nothing. Miles drops back. He throws it over the middle. Brought in by Darian Green. He's going to be brought down just shy of the first down marker. Great tackle there on the play by Derek Williams. Can Todd Porter and the Eagles offense get some separation now here as we start to tick away and get near the 4th quarter? Porter will start the drive with the handoff to Van. No, it's a fake. And wide open down the right side of the field is Dan Bushman. And he gets into Ball State territory down to the 43. 32-yard pickup on first down. Great play call there by Charlie Batch. It's been all Shaq Van. He got a backup quarterback who's not played very much. And the play action works to perfection. Dan Bushman was wide open. Now 1st and 10. They're going to give it to Van on a draw. He's got a hole, and he's up ahead for 9 yards. 2nd and 1 for the Eagles. They're going to give it to Sergio Bailey on an end around. He's going to turn it upfield. He's going to get the first pickup 6. First down inside Ball State's 30 now. They're going to give it to Shaq Van up the middle. Squeezes through a hole. Spins forward. Picks up 8 yards. Nice pickup there. And that will bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Eastern Michigan clinging to a 3-point lead, up 13-10. Will they be able to hold on here against Ball State, start the season 4-0, and conference play 1-0? We'll find out right after this short break. 2nd and 2 now from the 20. for the Eagles. One tight end, two wide receivers left, one right. Porter gives the handoff to Van up the middle. He breaks the tackle at the line of scrimmage and gets 4 yards in the first inside the Ball State 20. Shaq Van stepping up here on the last few possessions, last few carries. 1st and 10 now. They fake to give the Van. It's going to be an option. It's going to be a triple option. Porter pitches it to Erickson. He's going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Big separation. Touchdown in that score. It's now 19-10 Eagles. Big play. Triple options busted out. It's not the offense they run a lot, but it worked to perfection there. The Eagles offense comes through when they're needed, and they make this a 2-possession game now here early in the 4th. Ball State takes over at their 25. Milas going to hand off to Green, who's going to be wrapped up in the backfield. Loss of 2, brought down by Shaq Jones, the cornerback. His first tackle of the day, first time we've called his name all day. That brings up 2nd and 12 now. Milas gives it to Green. He goes across to the left, gets in the hole, can't break a tackle, picks up 4. No huddle offense, back to line, 3rd and 8. Milas takes a snap, drops back, nice protection, throws it to the left, just couldn't get a grip on it, goes out of bounds. He had a receiver waiting there for the 1st down catch. Now you get the feeling that this drive is going to be on Shaq Van's shoulders with the backup in, up 10 with 6:30 to go. First play is the Shaq Van. He's going to go right up the middle, waiting on his offensive lineman, just sitting behind him as they make their blocks. Made a move and picked up 7. Nice pickup there. All you're looking for now is good ball security and decent yardage. Couple of 1st downs will do a lot of wonder in a 2-possession game with this clock being 8 up. They give it to Van again. This time he fights and gets the 1st down. He was met just shy of the line, but was able to bounce off tacklers and fall forward. 1st and 10 from their own 40 now. They give it to Van again on a delayed handoff. He's got a big hole. He goes right up the middle and picks up another 1st down on this possession. Time of possession, undoubtedly the big factor here. Ian Erickson in the backfield now as the Eagles line up in the pistol. Porter takes the snap. He's going to give it to Erickson. He gets through the hole and is wrapped up by the defensive end. But a 5-yard pickup once again. That's all you can ask for in these scenarios. 2nd and 5, and the Eagles can't get the play off. They were eating too much clock. And that's going to be a pretty costly penalty there. Instead of 2nd and 5, it's going to be 2nd and 10. They were setting a man in motion just a little too late. Charlie Batch didn't want to waste the timeout, thought maybe they could get it off in time, but they did not. It's now 2nd and 10, just inside Ball State territory. They give it back to Shaq Van. Another beautiful gain there. 8 yards, going to set up 3rd and short. 3rd and 2, just under 4 minutes to go. I think you handed it off again. Shaq Van's been a beast on this drive, put this game away. They give it to him. No, it's going to be a fake. They're going for it. They're going to really put this one away deep into the end zone. That one's going to be swatted away. A lot of trust put into the backup senior quarterback Todd Porter on that one, and it did not work. But look at this. The Eagles are coming back out on 4th and 2. I don't understand this. If it was a 4-down territory, I don't know why you wouldn't run it on 3rd and 2. Nonetheless, they're going to give it to the up man, the fullback. Fighting his way is Levante Robinson, and he got the 1st down just barely. If you were contemplating going for it on 4th, I'm not sure why Charlie Batch just didn't run it on 3rd, because I like the chances of Shaq Van picking up 2. But nonetheless, it pays off in the end. So now it's 1st down again for the Eagles inside Ball State's 40, clock ticking under 3:30. That 1st down might have been the sealant, up 2 possessions to give it back to Van. This time he's only going to pick up 1. 2nd and 9. The handoff is to Shaq Van up the middle. Nice tackle there. Did not allow Shaq Van to fall forward, so it's going to bring up a 3rd down and less than a yard here for the Eagles. Sergio and Bailey is going to get it on a sweep, and he's got a hole. He's got the left side. He's down inside the 10-5, pushed out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Sergio Bailey with yet another explosive play here this season. Somehow he's caught from behind. Nice tackle there to bring him down, force him out of bounds, but it's a 1st and goal for the Eagles at the 1. Porter will give it to Ian Erickson, who can't get in the end zone. 3 men required to bring him down. Nice effort, but just not enough to get in. Ball State calls their first timeout of the half. It's now 2nd and goal from the 2. Shaq Van, the lone setback. He's going to get the handoff. He's going to walk in. Nice blocking there on that play, and that should do it. Shaq Van with the touchdown will put the Eagles up 26-10, And after this extra point, the Eagles looking to go up 17 with 2:04 to go. The kick is up by Fricano, and it is good. Barnes has been kicking the ball in the end zone all day for the Eagles. Ball State got a little frustrated with all their touchbacks and tried to bring it out. Only got to the 16. So a lot of yards to make up. They're down 17 points. This game's all but over, but Ball State's not going to go down without a fight. Over the middle on first down, Milas picks up the first down, or makes the first down completion to Kevin Maron. It's only a 4-yard pickup, though. They rush back to the line, trying to salvage some points here. Milas takes the snap. Good protection. Over the middle again. This one's Lucinaria who makes the catch for 6. And he will move the change for Ball State as they hurry back to the line yet again. 1st and 10. Milas drops back. Over the middle. Maben brings this one in. He gets near the first down marker but gets taken down from behind. 2nd and short for the Cardinals. Milas takes a snap. He's in trouble. He's going to have to just throw it away, and he finds Lucinaria again. Shaq Jones was there but just did not turn around. That's been a problem for the Eagles secondary all day today for some reason. Just a lack of awareness when balls have been thrown in their direction. It's 1st down for the Cardinals now. Milas over the middle. This one was picked off by Ike Spearman. Linebacker Ike Spearman comes over the middle, and he makes the interception for the Eagles. And if it wasn't already known, and it is now, the Eagles are going to win this ball game. They give it to Shaq Van for no yardage, but they lose Brogan Roback. The Cardinals fight back, and for a moment it looks like they might just take over in this game and take the lead. But nice job by Todd Porter. He's the senior quarterback. He did a nice job managing the offense. Shaq Van came up when he had to. And the Eagles defense made stops to end the Cardinals' momentum when they had to. And the Eagles will go on and start this season 4-0 for the first time in 28 years since 1988, which is also the last time they won the MAC championship. And a 1-0 conference record certainly sets them on the path they want to be on to get that MAC championship again, as Shaq Van fights and gets the 11 yards in the 1st down. Todd Porter in the victory formation for the Eagles. He will take the snap and he will take a knee. Eagles 4-0, 1-0 in MAC conference play as they head back to Ypsilanti to host their first conference home game of the year and try and go 5-0 on this season. We take a look at the player stats in this one. Brogan Roback, before he had to leave the game with a concussion, was absolutely tremendous. 12 for 15, 156 yards and a touchdown. No interceptions. Todd Porter came in relief. He only threw the ball 6 times. He completed 4 of them for 57 yards. He did have an interception, but he also had some nice throws as well. Rushing Shaq Van, he had a very rough start to this game. It was pretty frustrating for the majority of it, but near the end, he really put the team on his back. Once that Ball State defense was starting to get worn down, he ends up with 122 yards on 29 carries. He was a horse in this one with Roback going out, and he had the touchdown at the end to really seal the deal. Ian Erickson only carried the ball 3 times, but he had 21 yards and a touchdown. And how about Sergio Bailey? 2 carries, 33 yards, including that 27-yarder that set up the put-away touchdown for Shaq Van. Receiving-wise, not a lot of action, but Sergio Bailey, 6 catches, 74 yards. Johnny Neapalu, 4 catches, 57. Dan Bushman, 2 for 32. How about Ian Erickson, 1 for 24. And Nigel Kilby, 2 for 24 and a touchdown. Shaq Van had 1 for 2. Missing from the offense was Antoine Porter. Didn't call his name at all today. Defensively, Ike Calderon led the way with 5 tackles. Tackles for a loss. Plenty of guys got in on the action there. Sacks, not a lot. So it was Luke McLean with the sole sack on the day. Interceptions, Ike Spearman had the interception at the end. So outside of really 2 possessions, it was a great day for the defense for the Eagles. Fortunately for them, those 2 possessions came at a critical time. It looked like Ball State might end up running away with it if things kept going in that direction, but nice job by them to tighten up and stop them. Paul Fricano, 2 for 2 on field goals. Austin Barnes had 1 punt for 46 yards. So a great game for the Eagles all in all. We take a look at the team stats. Final score is 27-10. First downs 21-9. Total offense 380 to 252. 40 carries for the Eagles for 167 yards and 2 touchdowns. Look at Ball State, only 12 carries and only 16 yards rushing. Eagles were 16 for 21 with a touchdown through the air, while Ball State was 22 for 28 with a touchdown. Passing yards, 213 to 236 in favor of Ball State. Third down conversions, 8 for 12 for the Eagles, 4 for 9 for Ball State. Fourth down, 1 for 1 Eagles, 0 for 1 Cardinals. Red zone was the story of the game. The Eagles got there 5 times, came away with 3 touchdowns and 2 field goals. Ball State never reached the red zone on offense. Each team had 1 turnover via an interception. Total yards in favor of the Eagles, 445 to 267. And that time of possession, once again, dominated by the Eagles, 24-52 to 851. Of course, a lot of that was due to Ball State's hurry-up offense, and especially near the game where the Eagles were just trying to kill clock. They went hand in hand, but the defense of the Eagles was also very effective, as was the offense when it came to long drives, even if they didn't come away with touchdowns. A lot of shake-up in the college football world this weekend. You don't see it on this screen here, but the number 1 team loses to an unranked team. The number 2 team loses to an unranked team. Number 21 team lost to an unranked team. And that's the only games that I saw. So who knows what else happened. We'll take a look once we get into the next week and see all the results. So we're into week 5. This is actually the Eagles' bye week. We take a quick look at the recruiting board for the Eagles. I've said in the past, it hasn't been very impressive, but I was actually a bit mistaken. We got locked out here by Jason Clemens. Let's take a look if we can get back in, because we're not that far behind, especially if we're able to get in. Yep. All right, so let's break the lock on him. Look at that. We're right back in contention. Put the 200 that was on him back on him. And he should be ready for a visit, or he is going to be visiting us in week 8. So hopefully we stay in contention for him. But I've said in the past it hasn't been very very impressive. But I did notice that we were leading right here. Ronnie Brown, 4-star athlete with offers from Michigan, Michigan State, Wisconsin, and Notre Dame. We lead for him and lead for him significantly. So that's a big recruit right there. Then we lead for a couple of low-star guys, as expected. And we're trailing on most of our targets. Right here's a couple of 3-stars that we lead for. So that's looking pretty good. Here's another 4-star running back from Michigan as well, with offers from Arizona, Kansas, and Georgia Tech. But we trailed Tulsa on that one, but still in contention. So overall, not bad. We got a lot of guys after last week who are now ready to visit. We got 6 guys ready to visit. So we're going to load them all up and try and clear the board as soon as possible. We got back-to-back bye weeks? Hold on. No, we don't. So we're not at home next week. So that's going to be 4 straight road games, including 2 to open the conference play for the Eagles. I was going to load all these guys up on the next game thinking it was next week, but it's not till week 8. Let's see. Let's be a little strategic about this. Okay, we got a significant, well, not really significant, but we can wait till our game to actually get this guy in. Maximize points with goals being met. Same with the guard here. So we'll put him on week 8. But I like to put all my guys as soon as possible. That way they can commit sooner, open up more points for more guys later on in the process. So if anybody's really close and we have a significant lead, I'll put them on a visit as soon as possible, hopefully to clear the board a little bit, open up more points. But none of these guys are real close, or there's guys in contention, but I think we can wait till week 8 when we have a game and get as much points as possible for them. If anybody had green interest right now, I would be putting them on a visit for the bye week and hopefully, get them off. But nobody's there, so we're going to wait till week 8, load up their visits there. Still no commitments, but nobody on our board has committed yet. Let's see. Let's open up a couple points and try and get back in the good graces of a few guys that we're trailing on. Anybody with a big lead that we can afford to take points off of. It won't be many, but we'll see what we can do. Yeah, we're in trouble. We're in trouble on a lot of guys. I don't think we're going to shot a lot of guys that we're targeting right now if we're trailing too big on them. Jason Oliver will be a nice get if we get him. 3-star tackle. Got offers from Ohio State. All right, so we freed up 50 points. Or 450. All right, like Terrell Perry. I don't know if we have a shot at that guy anymore. Or Nick Ferguson. We need it. We definitely need a tackle. Defensive tackle. Yeah, I'm not liking where we stand on a lot of these guys. We're way too far behind, I think, to make up ground. We're going to make a push here for Nick Ferguson. Even the rest of the boards, or the rest of the points, we're going to go up to 500. I'm going to go after Joe Douglas. All right. Hopefully we get back some of these. If not, we'll wait till they commit. I'll leave the points on because I'm pretty comfortable with everybody else right now. I'll leave the points on these guys. I don't think we're going to get, but who knows? Maybe we can get in for this and get back in the fight. But for now, we'll leave it as it is. For those guys, I put some few extra points on some guys that we still have a shot at that we're trailing on. Let's go check out this top 25 after a crazy week. New number 1 is Oklahoma. They move up from 3. Ohio State moves up from 6 to take over 2. Stanford moves up from 7 to take over number 3. TCU moves up from 9 to take over 4. Michigan drops from 4 to 5 after losing to Oklahoma. LSU moves 10 to 6. Washington 11 to 7. Houston 12 to 8. UCLA 14 to 9. Florida State drops from 5 to 10. They lost to Louisville, who looked like they were unranked last week, so that's another unranked team that took down a ranked team last week. They're now ranked at 22. Alabama falls from 1 to 11 after losing to Colorado State. Oklahoma State moves up 3 to 12. North Carolina moves up 3 to 13. Clemson drops 2 to 14 after losing to unranked North Carolina State. Ole Miss moves up 17 to 15. Baylor moves up 2, they get to 16. Tennessee drops from 8 to 17 after losing to unranked Florida. Texas moves up 1 to 18. Georgia moves up 1 as well to 19. San Diego State moves 22 to 20. Notre Dame drops 13 to 21 after losing to what was an unranked Michigan State. Louisville enters the top 25 after beating Florida State. Oregon stays put after they didn't play a game. Michigan State enters the top 25 after beating Notre Dame, and Miami enters the drops 1 after beating FCS team. They got leapfrogged by Michigan State. It's an impressive performance on the road against Notre Dame. So receiving votes: USC, Colorado State, Washington State, Northwestern, Florida, Boise State, Western Kentucky, Indiana. No love for Eastern Michigan yet. Toledo and USC drop out of the top 25. Alright, so that'll do it for this episode. Next week we will be taking on Buffalo on the road at Buffalo. 4th straight road game, 2nd conference game. We'll take care of Buffalo, go through our 2nd bye week, and then get ready for Ohio next week. So be sure to tune in. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.